What's going on, my friends? Today we're talking about 99.3. Is it worth it or not? I think in NBA 2K25, this is the year to have a 99 stat. If you don't have a 99 stat somewhere on your build, I doubt you're having much fun. It's way too easy to get a 99 stat in NBA 2K25. I've done a video very similar to this talking about 99 midi. If you're new to my channel, I have a 6'6 point guard that was my second build of the year back in Season 1 that I put cap breakers on my build to have a 99 midi. In that video, I talked about, is 99 midi worth it? What goes into the 99 midi to really make the most of it, and just some things that I would go about making a build with 99 midi. I'm doing the same thing in today's video. We're talking about my 6'2 burly point guard. In today's video, I'm talking about what goes into that 99.3. Is it worth it? Best ways to utilize it. So this is the build for you. If you want to make this build, I definitely do like it. There's not much that I would change. This is my Pro-Am build. If I would change anything with it, I would definitely lower my steal and do my best to get my physicals up, because I do think that having good physicals with a 3-ball is important. So while I'm talking about if I think 99.3 is worth it or not, I'm going to be playing some clips for you guys. That way you can see, this 99.3 really going to work and making good use of it. Like I said, this is my Pro-Am build that I'm talking about today. So all these clips that you're seeing of me today, these are going to be against locks. If you're new to 2K for whatever reason watching this video, welcome to it. But if you're a point guard in Pro-Am, you're against guys with 99 perimeter, 95 speed, 96 steal, 99 steal, 92 agility. So I like to think that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to the stat in particular, because I use it so often. So while I'm talking about the 99 stat today for 3, I'm gonna have some clips playing for you in the background. So while you're watching this, you're probably seeing a couple things, is that I'm doing my little dancey dance to get open. So that's probably the number one thing that I'll talk about with the 99.3, is that you gotta have high dribbling. I think the tallest you can be with a 99.3 is 6'5", if I'm not mistaken. So you gotta be a shorter build to have a 99.3. So you gotta be able to dribble to get open. Whereas for the 99 midi, I wouldn't say you have to dribble as much, because you can have a higher speed with ball. For instance, like my 6'6 build has 81 ball handle, 86 speed with ball, because I'm running away from the defender. Whereas my 99.3 build, being shorter, being guarded by like locks, I'm gonna have to dance. I'm gonna have to dance to get them off of me. So having a 92 plus ball handle is crucial in my opinion. Obviously speed with ball is crucial as well, but not nearly as crucial as ball handle, because I'm trying to shake this guy off of me. If I try to spend time running around, trying to run away from them like I would with a 99 midi, it's gonna be a long day for me, because number one, I'm gonna have to take a fadeaway 3, which if you've played 2K or basketball in general, unless you're a dog, you're not gonna be shooting a ton of fadeaway 3s, because it's not a high percentage shot. All these shots you're seeing me take, I am set. Whether it's coming off the dribble, coming off of a catch and shoot, I'm getting my feet square to the hoop. I know it's 2K, it's a video game, but getting your feet square to the hoop is still very important to get the best, highest probability of making the shot, especially with all of the RNG in this game. I don't think 2K is really going to reward, bad shot selections. Now, you don't need a 92 ball handle, or excuse me, you don't need a 95 ball handle, because the only thing you really gain from that is Steve Francis animation wise. But the second thing I talk about is that the handles for days badge and the ankle assassin badge, the higher you have those, the better you're gonna see it's useful for a 99.3. Like I said, you're dancing, you're trying to get the defender off of you. So having those badges are very important, because the handles for days obviously keeps you dribbling for longer periods of time, and ankle assassin will stun the defender every once in a while, making it easier for you to get open and then pop a 3. I would use my badge plus 1s on those as well. So I either, depending on the day, if I feel like I'm getting too tired and I'm going against locks that can defend at a high level, I'll put my handles for days badge on legendary with that badge plus 1, because you get it on Hall of Fame with that 95 ball handle. If I feel like I'm not getting much space, no matter how long I'm dribbling for, I could be dribbling for 24 seconds and I'm not getting open, I'll do the ankle assassin. So then now that badge is on legendary, and I'm stunning my defender more frequently, which also helps me get open. So those are the first two things I want to talk about, is that ball handle. Those badges on legend definitely help. You can badge +1 those because you're 99-3. You're going to have all your shooting badges on legend, so there's no reason to, I mean, you can't put badge +1s on any of your shooting badges. And then obviously the rating itself, the animations, you're just going to want to have the best animations possible when it comes to dribbling the air out of the ball to get a shot. Now, I think the downside to a 99-3 is that it's not nearly as fun as a 99 midi, especially if you really aren't much of a dribbler. That 99-3 is going to be a lot harder for you if you can't really dribble. I've definitely had to learn how to dribble, and that comes with a lot of games being played. Last year was my first year of really being a point guard, so this year I've had to adjust being a smaller guard. Obviously last year the meta was 6'6" at point guard, so it's a lot easier to dribble, honestly, with that. But this year it's definitely a learning curve that you have to get used to. But you know, if you click on this video, you're probably someone that has a smaller guard. The last thing that I want to talk about, a couple things actually. You don't need a screen, but it definitely helps to have a screen. I think to utilize that 99-3 to the highest level is going to be, you know, pick and roll, pick and pop offense. That way that the center can, you know, has to give you guidance and assistance when trying to get the lock off of you. We have a build, a center build that you're seeing in these gameplays that have a 91 strength, and just recently we've actually had him make a 99 strength build. That way he has legend brick wall, and it's pretty filthy. I'm excited to get some gameplay out on 99 strength. But yeah, you definitely want to be more heavily involved in the pick and roll with a 99-3, in my opinion. It just helps you get open with the ball in your hands. And then the last thing I want to talk about is that 85 midi. That 85 midi is not that bad. You're seeing in a couple clips here, 85 midi apparently is a pure green window this year, so it's definitely not the same as a 99 midi, but you can definitely still get extremely active with an 85 midi. It's, like I said, it's not any better than 99 midi, but it's really, really good, to be honest with you. I don't know how much of a difference it is to 84, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time calculating the difference between an 84 midi and an 85, but knowing that 85 midi pure green window is there definitely has me shooting a lot more confidently in the mid-range. So just because you have a 99-3 doesn't mean that you're going to lack in that midi. Like I said, if you have a 94-3, you cap breaker that to 99, you're going to have an 84 midi. Hopefully you're like me and you have 7 cap breakers. Put that other, you know, +1 of the other 2 to that mid-range, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I know I just kind of spent 8 minutes straight of yapping about 99-3, but I really want you guys to get a full understanding of what the 99-3 is like. And obviously it's worth it. So if you like this kind of video, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, sub up if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Peace.